And so again, I give you good night greetings and I thank you all for showing up. I know we all will be a great force as our numbers become greater and our unification to carry this message of financial liberation to our Bahamian counterparts. We are in the right place at the right time and the right moment. This is no mistake that we all have been granted access to this company by divine provocations. I still trying to get above myself or to see if I can catch myself to see if this is really reality. I say that because it isn't much times that we have joined the businesses in the past that we could say that we had an experience as we are facing right now with this co-founders on passive company. 3 years now in the making. Well, my 3 year will be officially celebrated on December 8th, life last. And I know the good Lord, he will grant that unto me. All of us who can ascribe that the day, the first day, the very first day that we signed our John Hancock or Mary Hancock signature on the line to participate as a founding member, we have seen great exploits in this company in terms of its growth. I've never seen a company in all my years of doing online business grow so fast as co-founders on passive is growing. We have been in the trenches and many of us has been beaten, battered and bruised along the way. Our anticipations and hope has been risen and fallen, risen and fallen. But you know, every rope has its end. And it seems as if the long rope that we has traveled with the ONPASSIVE co-founders company is now finally coming to a profitable end for us. For those of us who has visited the last webinar that took place on the 26th, it was nothing short of amazing. I was struck of the many things in which I have heard and seen. Before I go any further though, as my customary practice is giving God his thanks and his glory and his honor because I feel that none of this is possible without his blessings upon it. So I want to go into a word of prayer, or any one of you good members who would feel inclined to do it for me can open your mic and usher up a word of prayer to the Almighty for me. Anyone care to give a prayer for me, or should I do it alone? Speak to me, talk to me back now. You hear me? I need participations. If
I
not,
will.
Yeah,
you'll do it?
Yeah, I will.
Yes, go right
okay.
ahead. Whoever will.
Elizabeth could go.
Yes. Go ahead, Mrs. Markby. Are you there, Liz? You have to open your mic.
Hello, you can hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Good night, everyone. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, I come before you this evening, thanking you for this opportunity. Thanking you, oh God, for waking us up this morning and starting us on our way. We give you all the thanks and the praise and all the glory due unto you. We ask, oh God, that you would bless this team. We pray for Steve, our leader, members, oh God, as we continue to invite others and share this opportunity with them. We pray, oh God, that they would have an open mind and see what we are saying and understand, Father God, that this business is something that is different, is not an MLM business. And if they could just see what we are offering to them and they would take the bold step, come forward and join. We pray that each and every one that we shared with, that you would have a way, oh God, in helping them to understand. And we pray for each and every one as we go forth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you kindly.
Welcome.
Again, we want to thank all who has made it their business to make it here tonight. This is time well spent, and we say that time is money. We are not here to play games with you or to tell you no fib. We are here to enlighten you, to show you something that is changing our lives, and that will do the same for you if you take heed to what we are saying. So again, co-founders will soon be changed to O-founders. For those of us who are affiliated with our back office, very shortly, we will be able to go into the new platform within a few days. It has already been prepared and slated to go to have all of the founding members incorporated into it. Hence, I ask you all to please kindly see if your email that is affixed to your account is accessible. Lately, I have been getting calls from members who cannot access their email for some reason or the other. They are locked out of their email. This is no fault of ONPASSIVE. That's an email issue between you and your email provider. So those of us who are new and who wish to go forward into the company as new founding members, it is highly recommended that you use a Gmail account instead of a Hotmail, because for some reason or the other, Hotmail is blocking every mail that comes from GoFounders. Some people are receiving it and some people are not. And having to go to support and try to get them to change it creates a setback, a real setback. This is not the time to be locked out of your account. This is time to make sure that everything is accessible to you. That being said, I want to say to all that once the ONPASSIVE or the O-Founder website is set, we would have to go and retrieve a 6-digit code from our email to have access to the O-Founders back office. And that is very important that you're able to log into that email. For those of us who still have challenge with that, we will have to work and see how best we can work around that once ONPASSIVE launches. And if the company will remedy it for us by changing into another email or maybe allowing us to have access by a password that they would provide. I'm not sure yet how that will work. But as I speak right now, I am working on a few members to help them to have access to their back office, and this is painstaking some time. All in all, you will win if you are a founding member. We have no casualties in this company. We all are winners at the end of the day. What has already been shown to us in the webinar on the 26th, we have seen a series of products that has already been slated to go into the O-Founders back office. And that, I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, was mind-blowing for what I've seen. I've never seen any company has such quality integration of products in its back office for its members the way ONPASSIVE has it. So you're not going to be dissatisfied with what you're going to see. Also, once the ONPASSIVE platform is launched, it should give us a good indication of what the ONPASSIVE platform should look like. And in addition to that, we will be having a campaign that will be happening. That campaign is going to initiate some referral bonus. The referral bonuses has nothing to do with the payments that you would get as being a founded member or a member of ONPASSIVE. That's totally different. And those bonuses will be $20 for each person that you personally refer, and $2 thereafter for every secondary person that falls beneath the levels. Then, for those persons who were not active, as was said by Mr. Mafara, he is watching keenly on how often founding members take participation or active interest in their business. And what he means by that is that some people has been into the company for almost 3 years now and have not accessed their back office. Some do not even know how to get into it. And he is watching these actions of the people. And what is being said now is that those who remain dormant may just not have too much to look forward to once the campaign start. That has nothing to do with them being rewarded as members of ONPASSIVE, because they will win at the end of the day. But we're talking about going forward beyond the ONPASSIVE, the O-Founders stage, when we're going to invite the last set of founding members in before the door is shut. So I want to admonish you all, for those who have not visited their back office anytime, or maybe not so often, make an active attempt, even if you just sign into it and look around for a few minutes and then come back out, because it means a lot to you for your business, and to you for how the company views you as an interested founding member of it. Okay, so tonight we are engaged in Bahamas Team Build webinar, and we take an active interest in all of our Bahamian brothers and sisters, as all other countries are taking an active part in their citizens. And we are now a part of a company that is affiliated in 212 countries, plus I might say. And all of these countries are on fire for building this company. They are relentless in their pursuit in elevating the company and sharing all of the good things that this company has to give to them and its citizens. So we here in the Bahamas, we are now engaged in the same protocol, and we will not be left behind, because the Bahamas is surely in it to win it too. I will see to that. That's my mandate. Even if I have to drag a person across the line with me, the Bahamas will be known throughout the ONPASSIVE regime. So I ask you members to take another perspective look at yourselves, change your mental attitude and understanding as to how you perceive and work the ONPASSIVE co-founders or ONPASSIVE O-Founders business. This is not a company that is only, this is not an average company, if I might say. We cannot just look at it as an MLM or an affiliate program or something that just comes and goes. This is a live brick and mortar business that we are a part of, and we are breaking history in the upcoming of it. We are now over we are now about 1 million. The last time I checked the figures, 80,000 plus founding members. And that number shows significant growth of quality in this company. Meaning that Mr. Mafara has stated that the doors of co-founders on passive founding members will soon be shut. And once it's shut, it will never again open. Realizing, family, that we are in the stake of a high running with this company. This is beyond just getting paid as a member. When you realize to know what a founding member means in this company, you would have wished that you were in it from day one. I am so happy that I have taken my spot and time and place in it, the time that I did, just under 12,000 people young. Looking at that, looking back from then to now, I can say like Mr. Mafara say, it's a done deal. So my motivation tonight is not just based on having to refer people because I want a number to grow to get a bigger bonus at the end of the day or payment from ONPASSIVE. My payment is secured. And if you look, if you can take away 12,000 from 1,080,000, that just goes to show you the time frame and stamp and date that I came in, which means that I don't really have to say anything about this company any longer. I don't have to take no interest in anybody if I don't want to. But because of my passion and my burn to not only succeed for myself, my burn and passion is to help those who needs that help in my country, my people, who has a heart like I do, who has a life like I do, who has family like I do, who has the aches and pains of having to get up to a 9-to-5 rush every day, who has the dream to look forward at the end of their retirement, something that is sound, concrete, that will last and will leave a legacy for them and their families. So it's not about me. Please, if you have any thoughts in your mind that it's about Stephen Mark Smith, take it out. I do not care for it. My dream and ambition is that if I can help but one person get to the top with me, I know for sure, like Martin Luther King said, my living will not be in vain. And I know that it will be pleasing unto the Almighty. Many companies that are out there today, people hide because they do not want you to know the secrets of how they make their wealth or earn their wealth. And they want to be glamorized by showing off. There's nothing wrong about that. If you work hard, I think you deserve to show off your wealth. But ONPASSIVE is a company with love. It's a company that is here to touch the lives of individuals. It matters not your education. It matters not your gender. It matters not your color. It matters all about love, how you look towards your fellow man. I can talk to a parking boy about this. I can talk to a girl who braids hair about this. I can talk to the government official about this. I can talk to anybody who would give me the time of their day to show them how this company will change their lives. I am I am considering myself a specialist in having love and showing people how the ONPASSIVE company works. So when I come into contact with a person, I consider that person to be blessed because if they know who are in their presence, they would thank me from here to eternity because God has granted them the permission to come across my pathways to show them this company. And that's how you and I should think about it, beloved co-founders family. We all are special. ONPASSIVE is making us what we never thought that we could have been before in our lives. It's changing the dynamics about everything that has to do with us, financially speaking. We're going to be changed people. We're going to be people with a lot of moolah, if I may put it that way. And we call it apples sometime in this company. So that being said, again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the Claritin Call that ONPASSIVE is here to help you and your loved ones. You will not be disappointed. Now we will see just what it all means to us in terms of our financial success, in terms of how ONPASSIVE is going to treat us. For those naysayers who were scoffing and doubting along the way, some has retracted back and pulled back because they thought the company was a flam. They thought it will never happen. Now they are beginning to understand what it is really all about. ONPASSIVE is going to become a household name, far and above the Facebooks, the Zoom, and all of the other great names out there who are on the Fortune 500 company. ONPASSIVE does not elect to be seen in the stock exchange. It is not intended to gain profits by inviting shareholders into it. We are the shareholders. Every one of the 1 million plus founding members are shareholders to this company, if we might say, in a terminology. We are not literally shareholders, but we can be considered as shareholders because what it means is that because being founding members, the company is going to share a bit of its profits back to the founding members once it would have handled itself in terms of expenditures for running. And any profits that's left over will be shared among the founding members. That's good to know. So I want to tell everybody tonight, brace yourself. And I know we are at the close of another year. And some people might ask, Steve, will ONPASSIVE launch this year? I wish I can tell you yes, but I'm not the CEO. I am a founding member just like you. My patience is a little bit lengthy. So whatever Mr. Mafara chooses to do, it's okay by me. Because what he is telling me is that he is making it not just good, but he is making it better, the best business that I could ever be acquainted with for my success. I trust him. I trust his judgments. I trust whatever he seemed to want to put in place. If he has me to hold on for a few more days or months, I can do that because I know that he has good intentions for making this company the best company on the face of the earth right now. You can measure on passive with any company out there, and you will see that it cannot stand shoulder to shoulder with the way on passive is doing its business today. The love it has for all of its members is stellar. The payments in which it's going to give not only its members, but also the staff behind the scene who is doing all of the great heavy lifting for us. In Hyderabad, India, at the time of launch, there's going to be about 1,000 employees or staff members to cater to the million plus people. And he is treating them like no other company treats its staff. He is calling them friends. He is calling them partners. And he is delivering to them beyond their expectation. Which company you see today would give its staff members the opportunity to earn a brand new car every month, or giving them good, valuable gifts and giving them a part of the company's profits and giving them the ability to strengthen themselves far beyond what any company would allow a staff to go? It's only at Unpassive. And if he can treat his staff that way, what do you think he is going to do to us, the founding members, and the customers that will come along the pathways into this company? So I want to admonish us. Let's have a little bit more resilience. Let's be a little bit more patient. Let's be a little bit more active in what we are doing and saying about GoFounders on Passive, because we are in the history making of a company that's not only going to become a multi-billion-dollar company, but it's going to become a multi-trillion dollars company. And what do you think is going to happen to us once the company passes that threshold? We really don't understand what we have our hands on. So all I can say to us, follow the lead, follow the instructions, and we'll be okay. That being said, if there's any new here in the webinar, I will go into the presentation, and thereafter we can connect with each other and share our sentiments and thoughts, or questions can be had and answered. Again, a pleasant good night to all, and welcome to the Bahamas Team Build weekly webinar. Bahamas Team Build presents GoFounders, now soon to be O-Founders on Passive. Welcome again. My name is Stephen Mark Smith, and we have many hosts who spearheads our webinar. Are you looking for a way to make extra money? Tell me, have you tried making money in multi-level marketing, or better known as MLM, before? Have you tried making money in affiliate marketing before? Or better yet, how many hours per day do you spend on the internet in search of that right business opportunity? Do you presently have a Facebook or Amazon account in hope of them becoming a money earner for you? Have you traded Forex or cryptocurrency before, but lost hundreds? Please tell me, how did it work out for you? Did you make a lot of money? Walked across the stage with that big fat check? Did you make some money and life is good at this present time for you? Did you make some money, but the people you bought in did not make any money? In fact, most lost money, and you were very disappointed. Or were you one who tried and tried to make money but never did? Or perhaps, were you a lucky one who never tried and lost no money? Lucky for you. Well, I have got some good, awesome news for you. What if there were another alternative to your road for success? And let's look at the what if factor. What if there was a real company licensed and registered in 212 countries in the world? What if their products were products you used every day? What if this company did all the work for you and all the recruiting, did all the selling of products, did everything 100%, and then paid you the money for doing it? What if it provided you with time freedom and abundance of living? What if it provided you with generational wealth? What if it even made money for you while you were sleeping? You may say, Stephen, is there such a company? And if so, what is the name of that company? I am glad you asked and happy to report to you, yes, there is such a company. And the name of that company is ONPASSIVE. Our company's name is ONPASSIVE. It's here. Everybody is going to win. The company that is soon to change the lives of millions of people globally. The Bahamas is so in it to win it. We encourage you to become a founding member and lock in your position today. Here's why. Some facts we ought to know about ONPASSIVE is one, ONPASSIVE is a global IT company driven by the latest artificial intelligence and machine learning technology. ONPASSIVE is licensed and registered in 212 countries. And we are soon to become a unicorn company. For those of us who do not know what a unicorn company is, it is a business, in business terms, a unicorn company is usually a startup company, a startup tech company, which achieves more than $1 billion in revenue in their first 10 years of business. I've been blown away to know that before ONPASSIVE launches, ONPASSIVE will be worth over 4+ billion before the first company, the first customer come into its stores. ONPASSIVE is currently valued at 5.5 billion US dollars, which qualifies us as unicorn company. ONPASSIVE will achieve this status shortly after launch. This is the company that is soon to change the lives of millions of people globally, including you and I. We are now 1,080,000 plus founding members strong globally. These members caught the vision and is causing an avalanche of thousands of new founders to join ONPASSIVE daily. At a day's opening, ONPASSIVE signs up about 2,300 plus founding members daily. That's a number to be reckoned with. This is the company that is soon to change the lives of millions of people globally. The real philanthropist and CEO of this great company is none other than Mr. Ash Mufareh. Mr. Mufareh seeks to stamp out poverty from around the globe. He also seeks to put an end to the corruption of unethical business practices of companies which cheat the poor man in his quest for success. And you and I could identify with most of these companies that we had been affiliated with in the past. Some of us are even actively in them right now, and they will be soon gone like a blink of an eye. Mr. Mufareh attended Harvard University. He is a brilliant man. He has figured out the online world, and he has over 20 years experience under his belt. He is simply amazing. ONPASSIVE puts an end to the corruption. Mr. Mufareh began his vision to change the world of business via the internet since July of 2018. His desire is to contribute to humanity by turning poverty into prosperity around the globe. That's a great mandate. He is a man of love and purpose. Mr. Mufareh has a big heart of love for humanity. ONPASSIVE has some of the brightest minds that develops its technological products. Mr. Mufareh has seen to that. We will have around 1,000 employees at the time of launch. ONPASSIVE is fully legalized. As such, it has a full-fledged legal department registered and compliant in 212 countries. And that is why when we use those products, we will have to sign certain agreements. This is good to know because ONPASSIVE is not a fly-by-night company. It's not an MLM company. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's a real live brick and mortar company, fully registered and legalized. This is a real big deal for those of us who has any doubts about it. ONPASSIVE has 2 major offices and is soon to set up sub-offices globally. Its first office is in Orlando, Florida, which is its business office. And that's the office where Mr. Mufareh frequents his daily business activities. The second office ONPASSIVE has is in Hyderabad, India. Hyderabad, India is known as the Silicon Valley. This is ONPASSIVE operational office that is home to 600 to 700, soon to be 1,000 top programmers in the world who will change the world with the great products that they will produce to bring to the world. Hyderabad, India is known as the Silicon Valley because this is where all of the big conglomerate companies presently are. IBM and the likes and all of those other names. What are the products and services, one might ask, that ONPASSIVE has? Again, as we go along, and for what I've seen yesterday's webinar, I am speechless. The products are stellar. They are good, awesome. But to look at a few of them, and already 7 of them has already been slated to go into the old founders back office for our full use. Academy, a one-of-a-kind application for learners from all ages. So if you are a specialist in any educational field, you can actually bring your expertise within the Academy platform, and you can actually be paid for teaching or presenting whatever your specialties are to the world. Staff is an automate resource management platform. And accounting, for those who are in their business and needing that good accounting capabilities to simplify your inventory and your financial management, accounting will be that product to use. Wallet is a dedicated wallet for ONPASSIVE products. Wallet will be the wallet that we will be transacted with our payments from ONPASSIVE, and that we can use to exchange our funds around the world. Virtual is a tool to secure every network access. Bless will be a blessing to those who has the mindset to spearhead charity causes for less unfortunate people in the world. Whatever it means that you want to help a person by, you can use the platform of Bless to bring more financial help to those who are in dire strait. You can help them with Bless. Mail is a email platform or a person-to-person business overall tool with an organizer. I saw a sample of the mail, and I'm telling you, it's out of this world. Magnificent. Trim, it is a shortener for all of your long URLs. You know, sometimes you have those URL links that are so long and wide and high, and you can't compact it together to fit into wherever you want it to. You could use Trim and condense it down to just a few words, and it will still be able, persons will still be able to have access to that. Onet, it redefines your social networking platform. It's a platform that helps you connect. Odid, it is a creative tool for all your social posts. Shop is an online shop to design your brand stationery for those who want stationeries, envelopes, and all of those other stuff that you would use to cater to your business. Connect is a hassle-free video communication tool. Post is an email marketing tool for your campaigns, for those who market online and who wants to send out high rate of advertisement to potential customers. Tracker is an IP address for seamless marketing. It actually follows every piece of mail you send out, and it shows you how persons are responding to that mail. How many times did they open it? Who looked at it for how many times they did, etc., etc. ODomain is a web domain hosting and registration solution for those who build websites and who needed the appearance of it online or on the internet. ODomain can help you with that. OCapture is a screen capture tool for flawless images. For you want to create that good picture of whatever it is that you want to make a picture of. It can help you do that in an astronomical way. OCreate is a unique website for your customer segment. OPair is an application for office communication. OChat is a chat engine to improve every customer intervention or interaction. OChat is going to be something to be reckoned with. You're going to have the opportunity to do great things with that. OLead is an all-power tool to ensure customer interface. And the likes of these products is only the beginning, because ONPASSIVE has about 50 unique plus products that has already been slated to hit mainstream world. And that's by no means the end of it, because every day they are going to be adding to that inventory. One of these products can take this company to a unicorn status. And the ONPASSIVE is giving us 50 plus of them. So they are a unicorn within themselves. The ecosystem of ONPASSIVE says that ONPASSIVE has something for everybody in the world. It's a one-stop shop. Persons won't have to be going all over the internet in search of something they need to do for a completed job that they wish to complete. ONPASSIVE will appeal not only to individuals, but also to the masses. ONPASSIVE has appealed to entertainers, restaurants, influencers, charities, churches, business, and individuals for their personal use. So it's a one-stop shop for everybody. Get ready. Something big is about to happen. ONPASSIVE is soon to launch. But before that launch happens, ONPASSIVE has taken 3 initial steps to that launch. The first step is the pre-launch step, which we are about, or which we are coming out now out of completion and wrapping up, moving into what we call the VIP beta testing. And that's where now ONPASSIVE Go-Founders has now been called O-Founders. And that door will soon be shut for the testing period, will not last long. From the testing period, it's going to ride right in to the official launch. And that will be something to see when it happens, because something great is about to happen in terms of how he will do it. Cut your marketing and advertising costs. How? By allowing ONPASSIVE to increase the odds of your marketing and advertising for you. You can bring any business that is near to you within the ONPASSIVE platform. ONPASSIVE will deliver targeted traffic to your business. Any small or big size businesses, ONPASSIVE makes your business profitable. A noted billionaire once said, by the name of Warren Buffett, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. ONPASSIVE builds your profits. ONPASSIVE builds you profits while you sleep. That's good to know. In ONPASSIVE, as we recap, ONPASSIVE has an acronym called CATMO. CATMO. In that the C represents complete digital online solution. The A represents that it's an automatic artificial intelligence driven company. The T says that it delivers targeted traffic. And the M stands for money. In that money, we can gather the time, freedom, and abundance of living in which ONPASSIVE will provide for us. And the O stands for ONPASSIVE. Excuse me. So, for those who see the product name in O this and O that, let's recap it. The O simply means we can say ONPASSIVE Virtual, ONPASSIVE Academy, ONPASSIVE Capture, ONPASSIVE Bless, ONPASSIVE Did, ONPASSIVE Create. Excuse me. ONPASSIVE Pair, ONPASSIVE Counting, ONPASSIVE Connect, ONPASSIVE Staff, ONPASSIVE Shop, ONPASSIVE Mail, ONPASSIVE Domain, ONPASSIVE Chat, ONPASSIVE Lead, ONPASSIVE Net, ONPASSIVE Tracker, ONPASSIVE Trim, ONPASSIVE Wallet. In addition to that, ONPASSIVE, excuse me, it allows for automatic, it also gives us automatic responders. It gives us the opportunity to create generational wealth. It gives us the ability to earn residual income, and it makes no promises for residual income. I want to repeat that. ONPASSIVE does not promise you residual income. It gives us the opportunity to earn residual income. It also creates sales funnels for us and landing pages and much more. ONPASSIVE, other facts that we ought to know about is that it allows you to plug and play, and it's all done for you business building option. It builds one new sales funnel for you daily using artificial intelligence. You don't have to recruit, but will still succeed. Can I repeat that? You don't have to recruit, but you still will succeed. That's good to know. ONPASSIVE has a community of 1 million plus founding members. And that's why we can say we are so in it to win it, because great things is going to be happening and is happening. Now, to secure your spot as a founding member in the ONPASSIVE company, a founding member position with ONPASSIVE is just for only $97. $97, less than 100. But it should be noted that for immediate activation, we recommend using a credit card. You will pay $97 for that credit card, but it will be charged a $5 credit card fee, which now takes your cost to $102. We implore you, secure your founding member position today for only $97. Here's why. Once the VIP launch starts, price increases. So it can go from $97 to possibly $150 to become a founding member. Beta testing of the products will be allowed to founders, which is going to make founders very happy for becoming a founding member. Once the VIP launch starts, ONPASSIVE will run massive marketing campaigns using artificial intelligence and machine learning to attract global customers. The day the public global launch starts, no more founding positions will be offered ever for any amount of money. Founders will be happy. Non-founders would have missed the opportunity. That's why we are imploring you, become a founding member before that door shuts. ONPASSIVE has a unique partnered pay plan. We all get paid in real time in any currency we choose, including crypto, like Bitcoin, through our World Bank or wallet. Founders will pay a one-time subscription of about $250 to $300 to activate their accounts as customers and resellers. Now listen, we are founding members. We have not taken the customer position yet. We will take that customer position once ONPASSIVE launches. And that's where we will pay one more time again, $250 to $300 to secure our customer position. Once out of pocket, that's good to know. It's not going to be, it's a monthly business, but you will only pay once. Why? Because after that, our monthly subscription comes out of profit. This means that founders, customers, and resellers will never have to worry about the monthly subscription. The company has a system that allows them to deduct the next month's subscription from our commission earned from customers they place under us. This is simply brilliant. There will be two wallets. One will be for the founding, funding wallet to meet our monthly obligations. And the other will be our O wallet, where we will retrieve all of the profits earned from the customers the company placed underneath us. We can take home those monies at any time, daily, monthly, weekly, yearly. But once the funds are there, they are ours to keep. Customers, resellers, activates the ONPASSIVE member account for a one-time out-of-pocket cost of $250 to $300. That's it. ONPASSIVE has a unique partnered pay plan. We all get paid in real time in any currency we choose, including crypto. But before that happens, we must submit what we call a KYC. Know your customer. This is a legitimate thing that is required by every legitimate company to know by law. To ensure your identity before funds are released, this is required through our World Bank or wallet KYC. ONPASSIVE is a set and forget company for us. ONPASSIVE is a one-stop shop that has exclusively designed products, tools, and services needed by all to run and build any offline or online business. ONPASSIVE becomes a one-stop shop, plug and play, set it and forget it business for all. That's good to know. We build wealth for all. We all earn residual income for life, which just keeps growing month after month after month. ONPASSIVE gives its members the ability to create a family dynasty for generations to come. Leave a legacy you can be proud of in ONPASSIVE. Become a founder before the door shuts forever. We admonish you to do this. Now that you have heard the facts and seen the growth of this soon to be super unicorn company with 1 million plus founding members, it is strongly advised that you become a founding member today. Then thank the person who told you about ONPASSIVE. It's a decision you will never forget and never regret. Time is of the essence. Lock in your position now for just $97. ONPASSIVE will change our lives. Why? It's because we are so in it to win it. And so, beloved co-founders and passive family, I thank you kindly for your attention and seeing the presentation. What you have seen tonight is just a drop in the bucket of what is about to come ahead of us. And I am strongly admonishing and inviting all who would really want to set themselves up financially for a great future to not pass this company by. You will not see a company like this for a long, long time to come. It is a company that has already been positioned to help you face your 21st century. That is here to answer the call of how you're going to keep yourself stabilized financially. You couldn't find a better company to join. And so that being said, I will now give leeway to those who might want to interject with a thought, sentiment, or who has question. And let's see what we can gather in the next few minutes that we have. We have about half an hour to go. Anybody care to share? Mr. Roberts, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. You have any question in mind? Anything that you care to share or ask or any concerns?
Not really.
Okay, good. Mr. Simmons, how are you tonight, sir? Okay. So members, I want to ask you to please look within yourselves again and see how best you can think about this company in a way that will cause yourself to be profitable. The way I build it with an urgency. I build it with the mindset to cut time frames. And what I mean cut time frames, for many companies that I have joined in the past, I just do not like to be a casual stand by. I like to know that when I put my foot into a company, I am putting my all into it and to see how best I can elevate myself in it very quickly in terms of what I have to offer to that business. We all have something that we can offer onto ONPASSIVE. If you do just one good thing for your business, and notice what I said, your business, every day, you will be surprised to know what results that you will come up with at the end of the day. Now, I have a vision and a goal for the Bahamas. I am praying to the Almighty that one day, instead of being in the hundreds, the Bahamas will be in the thousands of customers and founding members to this great company. Even beyond my team right now, I have been noticing in the back office many flags rising from the Bahamas. What is it telling me? Somebody is doing great work out there that is that is separate from my team. Maybe down in the Freeport Grand Bahama region, or persons who just searching the internet and coming across ONPASSIVE. Whether or not you and I does this business or promotes this business to others in the Bahamas, the Bahamas will know about ONPASSIVE. And wouldn't it be good to know that in the knowing, once ONPASSIVE becomes known to this country, rather than hearing about persons just joining it and it becoming known in the Bahamas, you can clearly say that I took part and play an active role in helping to build the name of ONPASSIVE in the Bahamas. So for far too long, we have been joining companies and watching those companies grow into monstrous size companies globally. And time as it hits the Bahamas, the Bahamian people is way down the ladder. But here's it now. We are on top of the ladder. We are on the company's foundation building strategies. The doors has not been opened yet to the world. And the Bahamas has a say in it. To me, that's marvelous. Another 3 to 5 years from this date, if ONPASSIVE is 1,080,000 plus now, today, without it being introduced to the world as yet, what do you think is going to happen once the doors are open up to the world? And in the next 3 to 5 years from this date, what the numbers are going to be like? What our pay from ONPASSIVE will look like? So I would admonish us, keep our eyes focused on building, building, building. You won't regret it. You're going to be amazed when you see what energies you would have been put into ONPASSIVE and the way ONPASSIVE is going to reward you for helping others along the way. Something special is going to come for those who are taking the initiative to help the company in its foundation structure. Believe me. So whatever is in your abilities and powers and knowledge, you can build your business far different than I can build mine. You have something special to give to your business that I cannot give to it. You take the initiative and build this company without reservations. Build this company without doubt and watch and see what happens. Okay. Somebody say something to me, please. I want to hear your input or your feedback. Or what do you think about your ONPASSIVE company? What do you gather from it? How do you feel it's going to work out? Let's wrangle with each other for a little bit. Are you having doubts?
Brother Steve.
Hey, that's Yvette. Good night, Yvette. How are you?
Good, good, good. Excellent presentation.
Thank
I
you. I
came
tried to do my
on,
best.
yeah, I came on not too long ago. I guess I catch most of it.
Mhm.
And my plan is to probably is the presentation only on Saturdays?
The webinars we have slated for Saturdays, yes. Every Saturday.
Every
the-
Saturday.
yeah, from 8 to 10. We try to do our best to help those who will have some questions about it understand more. Also, we're going to be going into training, which will be private to members, where we can have a better appreciation for the company we are part of
Mhm.
as time goes on.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed the presentation tonight and look forward to probably being on the next one with a guest.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you too.
I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay.
Good night. Good night. Yeah,
Good night, Mr. Rogers. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. And you?
I'm wonderful. Thank God for life.
Good. Good to hear that. Yeah. So far, I've enjoyed the presentation, and I just listening and learning.
Mhm.
So as you bring the presentations on the Saturdays, I will just see if I can listen and watch all because I am still in the learning process.
We
But
all are. Trust
yes,
me.
sir. Yeah, so I just thank you for the presentation tonight, and that's about it for
You're
me.
welcome, sir. You're welcome. I am so happy. I see a hand raised. Brian McCarty. You can unmute yourself and ask your question or your comments you can put. Are you there, Mr. McCarty?
Okay, I got off and couldn't get back on, but I got back on. But how y'all doing tonight?
Wonderful. How are you?
Man, good. Man, look, I'm excited to see so many Bahamians involved in it on passive.
Yeah, the Bahamas ain't getting left behind this time. We can't
Nice.
get left behind. No.
I see my friend Elizabeth Mark, you know, she could kill me. I'm not new in these business. I'm an old veteran in business from way back years ago. But still launching out in investments, you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
What sort
and
of investment, if I may ask, what sort of investment you're into? What sort of investment are you into right now?
well, I into well go cash FX and all of them. Well,
Okay.
actually,
So you're trading.
uh,
You're trading.
not trading, but traders trading for us
Okay.
in
How's it
that
going
one.
for you?
Oh, it's excellent, man. Good.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Are
man.
you a, are you a part of GoFundMe, or you're just a visiting person tonight?
No, man. I was in now for about a year.
Okay, so you
Yeah, about
understand.
a year. But
Congratulations.
I also the- with the other group. That's why I saw y'all on the webinar. So I said, but let me come in and spend some time with y'all.
Okay. When you said
Yeah.
another group, you're part of another team.
Another team. Yeah, yeah.
So you
Yeah.
did not sign up with our team then? That's what you said?
No, no, no.
So who
But
is the head of your team?
um Freeport.
Okay. I've been
Freeport.
hearing a lot about Freeport. I have yet to meet the person who was in charge, who spearheads everything down there. It will be good if we all get together and connect.
Yeah, man, Janet.
Broaden the horizon for our presence in the Bahamas.
Yeah, yeah.
We all
Man,
are family. This is not a one-man band game.
no,
And
no,
this is not a game. This is not a company where one rises above the other. We all
no.
take other hands, and we all
Mhm.
lend to the building of each other's portfolio.
Right, right. We are all in it to get up to the ladder. Get up the ladder.
Right. So what I would suggest, if it's okay with you, you can somewhat or the other have that person who was in charge of the Freeport team connect
Mhm.
with me.
Okay.
Let's see if we can strategize and what we're doing.
Right, right. Yeah,
Because
I
I
just
feel as the numbers grow in the Bahamas, like anything else that comes to the Bahamas and happens, they are looking for how many people are actively engaged in their company. If we
mhm.
can gather up to say 5 to 10,000 good, strong behemoths in this place, in the ONPASSIVE company, we have no other choice but to be seen.
Yeah, I think we
Heard
are over
by that
800
company.
now.
Say
I
again,
think
sorry.
I think we are over 800 now.
Or down in Freeport?
No, I'm here in Nassau and Grand Bahama.
Oh, excellent. But I know our team right here, the Bahamas team build is just 317 the last time I counted.
Wow, man, that's good.
It
That's
could be
good.
better.
Yeah,
When you
man.
when you talk about places like Papua New Guinea, what even in nowhere structured like the Bahamas in its advancement,
Hmm.
they already have about 5,000.
Yeah, they're in the thousands.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's only our limited way of thinking here in the Bahamas. If we could just put aside our limitations,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
how best we could strengthen the cause of this company, it will lend to so much more credibility to us.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
man.
really
I
would like
want
to know to meet that person there in Freeport.
what but I believe I could get your contact.
Yeah. Once you give them my if you have my phone,
Hmm.
I don't want to give my phone across the air, but
No,
if
no.
if you give them my email, that will be a good contact too.
Okay.
You have my do you have a private connect with me on my phone? Do I have your
I
what?
I know Elizabeth. I know Elizabeth. A
Great.
few people on the group.
Elizabeth can give you some contacts for me,
Okay.
and see if you could speak to the person who is in charge over there, and we can come together and brainstorm.
Yeah, man. We actually went beyond. Man, look at we just have like because we just be connected with Ash too. You see,
Yes, I
we
know.
just some of our groups. Man, look at we just have like 14 to 16,000 people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Because I think that's the rare the group the big group for the team. You see, for right
Okay.
now.
Good.
Yeah,
Good. But
yeah, man.
congratulations. You're part of any which team you come on, you're still a winner. And
Yeah, man.
congratulations to the Freeport group.
Right.
And as big as they can grow, man. Just tell them keep growing.
Yeah, man, what I would like to see a lot of vehemence, getting this thing down, pack and get out of the mindset of a job and get into the investing and in these businesses,
Mhm.
these companies, you see,
Yes,
because we have the world at our fingertips,
exactly.
you
Exactly.
see. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Well,
but it's good to
thank
see.
you kindly, Brian, and we do appreciate having you here.
Yeah,
And we
man.
trust that you will be encouraged a little bit more to build your business.
Right. I can
Higher
see it.
heights, you know.
I can connect you with Janet in Grand Bahama.
Who's that?
Janet.
Janet.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I would love to.
Yeah, man. So
Uh-huh.
we could all come together, connect and come together and do it together.
Yes, of course. Why
Yeah,
not?
man. Yeah, it's exciting. It's a lot of
Yeah.
excitement when when you could see uh, 10,000 people on the same team and rolling. Actually, it's more. Going for 2 million people now.
Yeah. What is going to happen to for us here in the Bahamas as we strengthen ourselves in numbers? All of the question marks as to the legitimacy of this company will be stamped out,
Yeah.
meaning
Behemoth's gonna
that
catch it.
we will have one day that, I mean, even so, we can go in our banks now and do everything, but we will have to have second thoughts about taking a $50,000 or $200,000 check written into the bank to be cashed by ONPASSIVE.
Right.
Because the name of ONPASSIVE will ring a bell so commonly
Mm-hmm.
that governments will yield to it.
Oh yeah.
Okay? And that's
Oh,
what the power of number does.
yeah,
That's
man.
why all of those other countries right now are building up themselves. All of their banks didn't know who ONPASSIVE is.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Because they dealing with, man. I went in the back office, man, and see the amount of people. Just one person get, the founders.
Uh-huh.
Each like each one get over 2,000 founders on their team.
Yeah, you're looking at the leaders board.
Right.
You're talking about somebody like Michael Williams. Michael Williams, he's a marketer. He has
Mm-hmm.
also put about almost 3,000 people in by himself.
By himself. Yeah.
So here's the thing now. For any one of us who has the mindset of really building, there will be 10 offices that will be allowed within every district or country. Only
Mhm.
10.
Yeah.
And that's going to be given to persons who would have bought in 1,000 persons by themselves.
Right.
Okay, so for those ones who hit that 1,000 mark, they're going to have the opportunity to carry the ONPASSIVE flag
Right.
in their country.
Mm-hmm.
And the company is going to pay all expense paid for them
Right. Yeah.
to run that name. And we see it's happening now in some of the other countries right now. There, Mr. Mafara now has been taking interest in
Mm-hmm.
getting the sub offices open.
Right.
So this is a big thing, man.
Yeah, because he already opened India.
Oh, India was the first sub grant.
Yeah.
Hyderabad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
India,
Yeah,
and I think
which year did
Singapore.
you came in? Huh?
I think Singapore too could be the next one.
Which year, Brian, which year did you join as a member?
Let me see, February the same year.
Oh, you sort of.
Not old in it. No.
I noticed. Yeah, but
Some.
I'm telling you because I came in from 2018.
Oh, you came in from way back then.
Yeah, but because I've been following it.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
But see, the
Yeah.
good thing is that it doesn't matter if I came back in then or now.
Mm-hmm.
We are still gonna win. How many of us who came in 20 or 21 thought that it would have gone to 1 million since we came in? Some
Man,
of us,
look.
that's when it was like 500,000 or 700,000, and
Yeah,
now
but-
we over millions.
Yeah, when I came in,
So
I think it's like
Right.
like 500,000,
yeah,
and
But
all
it-
of a sudden it just gone wild.
yeah. And
Yeah.
by the day, man, you're talking about 2,000 to 3,000 people joining per day.
Per
You know
day.
the type of number that could multiply to.
Yeah, man.
But here's the good thing about this. Could you imagine 1 million people now?
Mm-hmm.
Once this company says the doors is open, how
Wow.
many people will be joining in a day once those 1 million people go there and start propagating this company?
At least 10,000 or more.
We won't be able to keep a track of the number. Trust me.
No, no, no.
That's how
It could,
that's how fast this will be taken off.
it could be
So
up
we
in the
really ain't seen nothing yet.
no. This could be up in the millions, hundreds of millions.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Smith, the cost then would be 140, right? To
You are,
join?
you mean as a customer?
Yeah.
No,
coming
it
in.
will be between $250 to $300
100.
one time. You follow? You're gonna pay as a customer to use those products once the doors open. You're gonna pay in the neighborhood of $250 to $300 one
No,
time.
I'm talking about other persons joining after
Oh,
we
you're talking.
open.
Oh, you're talking about the others, the ones who come in when founders open
Yeah,
as founding members.
yes.
Yeah, the cost will go to about 150 thereabout. It shouldn't rise that high. He says it's not gonna be
Okay.
that high. But
Okay.
notice now, that's not gonna run for a long time. Because really,
Mm.
Mr. Mafara said he doesn't need any more founding members.
Okay.
Think about that.
Mhm.
That's gonna run about maybe 3 weeks the most,
Oh, well, if you don't get in then.
leading on
That's
to the opening of Unpassive.
Mhm.
Now, Founders is about to be launched maybe in a few days, probably next week sometime.
Mhm.
So we're going to be seeing some serious action. And now the thing that a bonus is going to be given to those who would bring in other founding members once the testing stage starts. Then you're going to see more people flooding into this like crazy.
Is it still 3 and you're free?
I think they're still using that analogy, but the thing is that we are not privy to the compensation plan because Mr. Farah said, the compensation plan is a done deal, but you're going to be making so much money at so many different avenues. And it's just going to blow our minds. So the reason why he does not want to put a compensation plan out there or that compensation plan which he has adjusted is because he said it's partnered and he does not want the copycats to pick up it and to run away with it doing craziness, trying to implement it for their own selfish gains. But trust me, we're going to be very happy when we see what's coming. Because if the one that he had, when he had posted it, blew our minds, and that is even 5 to 10 times better than that. Could you imagine? Also, once the Founders is open, there is a book that's in the back that we can read that might have the compensation plan slated inside of it. So let's just wait and see what happens once Founders is launched.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Just know one thing: you're on the train, you're punched the ticket, and you're moving.
I had a
And-
question for Brian. Brian,
I think he might have, yeah, he's still here. Brian?
Right here.
yeah, ask them if they still, they do have meetings in Freeport. I have somebody in Freeport.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you-
man. We just came off a meeting tonight. Let me tell you something. Our meeting, boy, look here, we just have some long meetings. One of our meetings stay up about 5 hours.
Uh-huh.
Okay, send me I need your number.
Yeah,
I can
I can-
ask Elizabeth for it.
yeah, that's no problem.
And then I want the link. Let me just go on and see which nights you have it.
Boy, we was having meetings most every night.
Wow.
Every time I look on is a meeting.
Hmm.
Yes, people
Yeah.
are passionate, so they're going all
Yeah.
out.
Hey,
Wow.
Mr. Smith,
Uh-huh.
look here, like you say, this gonna blow, this gonna be a bomb.
Oh, yes, definitely.
This gonna blow. What I hearing from Mr. Farrow, this thing gonna be crazy.
Yeah. This is
Yes.
this is gonna be, like when Facebook those started and people then thought about the Facebook, and now you get the whole world looking at Facebook.
Yeah,
When WhatsApp had happened, nobody really was checking before it came, but now everybody going crazy about the WhatsApp.
yeah.
Passive is
Nice.
going to be a household name far and above these other businesses. And these businesses with sometimes just a few products they have, and they're making trillions of dollars.
Hmm.
But then you get the founders of these companies, they hoard all of the profits for themselves. So could you imagine once on passive takes root and people know that it's a customer friendly company that pays customers to use its products, you're going to have people knocking down the doors of this company just trying to get inside of it. We will, as Mr. Mafara say, become the hunted. Okay? They will hunt for us to
Yeah.
find us to get into this company. And so I only ask you all to brace yourselves because some of us may not be able to handle the wealth that we'll see coming from this company to our parts. And if we think we wanted to be wealthy, this is a company that is going to try our appetite for wealth in a big way. We're going to see
But-
figures we have never seen before. Trust me.
You can handle it.
You can handle
We
it,
will
Yvette?
handle it. Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
You know something, hey, Mr.
Don't go
Smith,
crazy now. Don't go crazy.
hey, Mr.
We will
Smith,
handle it.
Huh?
this gonna be the time where God say He gonna pour out the blessings upon His people.
Yes, and I truly believe he is doing it now.
Yeah.
Because it's far too long the poor people has been dejected and neglected in this world and unfairly treated by employers, by governments, by many others. And the cries has gone up to God. And so now he is turning the wealth of the wicked back over into the hands of the just or the poor people.
Well, you're right.
Okay, so that's why I said this is not a chance that this company came into play just because we deem it that it came at the time it did. I think everything is an appointed time that God said. And for those of us who have caught the revelation of it, we're going to reap the rewards bountifully from it. I know I'm ready. I'm sick and tired of losing money over the years. I've lost thousands of dollars. I'm too ashamed to say how much money that I've lost. And you had a good intentions to make money. And you wanted to help people and you lose your credibility, you lose everything that you had. And you went in with good heart and good intention. Some people we gotta duck and hide from now because we lost so money. They lost so much money and us bringing them into those scrupulous company. Just prior to me joining on passive, day before I came in the door, $3,000 gone in the window.
Wow.
And for one of those same companies where we say, oh, they're gonna trade for us. And sometimes we look in the back office and we see these figures coming up by numbers, but nothing following in terms of the action of it coming into our hands. In fact, the fellow was telling me, oh, $5,000. And he was just saying 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. And he's trying to get everybody to pay that 5,000. And man, listen, that was a hard wrenching thing, but you got to be strong. But what I know but marketers, network marketers, they have learned the art of what this business can do for them. And even though they have lost
Yeah.
thousands and thousands of dollars, they never give up. Even, if I want to give up, and when I say I'm not going to do it any longer, I go to work and something just kick me and say, you're better than this. You're not just a 9 to 5. You could get more than this, man. And you go after that dream and goal and vision. That's why when I saw it and I listened to those first 2 tapes that Mr. Mafara sent out. They was a little bit lengthy, but every bit of his word was like honey dropping from a cone to me. And when I heard the part when he said, one time
Yeah.
payment or two-time payments, and that's it. I said, thank you, Jesus, because I prefer to trust a company like this than it's got tell me pay monthly, and I'm paying monthly, and at the end of the day, it's going to cut my throat.
Mm.
So for those of us who thinking that $400 is a big deal, I say $400. So let's say it's $300 to become a customer, another $100 to become a founding member. That's the most you would be in risk of, as compared to those companies which you're feeding into every month, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And then they're going to be telling you you're going to add extra charges for this and for that. And then you got to buy a heap of products. And then you got to go there and start propagating people and casting them to put more money on top of what you have put into lose.
So,
With all respect to us who are still working business, mind you, I do not knock the credible businesses out there because there are still some good
Mhm.
ethical businesses out there. But there are so many false scammers out there. I'm afraid for people who have not come across ONPASSIVE yet and who are still going to the internet searching for this and for that, because they are in a setup for a big disappointment, especially those pretty sites. And nowadays, where we talk about trading the coins, and if I tell you how much coins I bought in the past for these companies who are coming up with these new coins, thousands of dollars. I remember I was sure that this coin that I had invested in must be $2,000 to $3,000 in. I bought about 1 million coins. That if it moved a certain percentage, I would be a millionaire at the move and the turn of that coin rise. When I look for the company again, it's gone.
Lord of mercy.
That is rightful. So you can identify what I'm saying. And we need not be ashamed. Why? Because we were in the quest of finding our dream, finding our goal, and finding a company that is promising to us. But all of those sad experiences we had, they were lessons into our lives to cause us to be a little bit wiser. Mr. Mafara has a healthy understanding of knowing about these companies because he himself has been the casualty of many scrupulous companies that have stolen his money. He said in one setting that he had lost thousands of dollars into the Bitcoin regime. They wiped his account right out, took everything. So that is why he said that ONPASSIVE is the end to the corruption to all those businesses. And he means that. If he wanted to be a man of low character, from 2018 to now, and for the amount of money that he has already gotten in the ONPASSIVE company, and I want to also put on note for those of us who still have questions and asking, Oh, where all of the $97 going? He is so tempted to show us that the monies are still there untouched. That he has not spent a dime out of the money which the founding members has put into the company. And he has that slated to make good use of it for the proper growth of this company going forward into the future and for us. So we need not to worry about him running off with the founder's money. And he will be a wanted man for 1 million+ people. He lives in the United States. And I want you to take note of this, family. Every other foreign country might play around. That's why most of the scamsters, when we come into these companies, we are scammed from companies that is out of the United States reach. They hide under the computer. I don't want to call no country's name, but some of them are far away from the United States touch. Mr. Mafara is in the heart of the United States. And let me tell you something. If he had any shadiness about him at any time, Uncle Sam would have caught him a long time ago. And you don't go in the United States fooling around people's money, excuse me, and fooling around their hard earnings for life without being caught. ONPASSIVE is an open book. ONPASSIVE has some eyes on it that you will never believe watching it. That's why when Mr. Mafara comes within these webinars, he is very keen on what he says and how he responds. That's why he wants us, the founding members, to be very careful of the things we say about this company and the things we impose to promise to people. We can't make no promises for nobody. We can only tell them what the company has deemed us to say to them. And that's why I'm saying you are in good hands with this company. The Indian people knows this already. The Indian government has already backed Mr. Mafara. And many other countries are coming on stream. Okay? So we are now past the 10 o'clock hour. If anybody else has anything else to say, you have an open window to say it now. Other than that, we will deem this closed.
Hey, Mr. Smith.
Just Mr. McCarty,
Hey,
I sent you my number on Telegram.
yeah, I see
My
that. Yeah,
WhatsApp. Oh, okay. All right.
yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say to my Bahamian people in the group here, don't be afraid.
No, it cannot be.
Don't think, look here, wonder if this gonna happen. No, this happening right now.
Right now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just look up and say thank you, Lord. That's it.
Yes. Yes.
That's it.
Just
Because-
go and see what you can do. You can only do your best.
That's all. That's all.
You know?
And like you said, you pushed out a lot of money. We all did that.
Yes,
all
you
do
know, if
that.
you want to be honest with
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Mhm.
I guess if you add all of us that's here tonight of the monies that we lost,
Millionaire.
you'll be a millionaire.
Yeah, that's some good money.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
see, the good thing about it, right? We didn't allow that to stop us from going forward.
Exactly.
You see?
No. You don't give up.
No,
And
and
never
see
quit
that's
and quit, never win.
right. And see, that's what the Lord in His sight, that's good. It's
Yes.
just like what he did with the 5 talents and stuff like he tell them to go out
Right.
and
Multiply.
and multiply, trade this and when you come back, I want you to come back double.
Yes.
more. You see? So they trusted him.
But you know
They
what is a
said-
good thing too, Mr. McCarty? Is that it makes the end journey that much more sweeter.
Sweeter, yeah.
Because after we would have been beaten, torn down, and stripped of all that we had, and finally something happens.
That has come to
You know
that's
what? Do you know what appreciation for life you'll have after that?
we hey, Mr. Smith, we all now live our dreams.
Yes.
That's
I'm
all.
telling people right now in this company, dust your dreams off again.
Mm-hmm.
Think big, dream big, don't shortchange yourself.
No.
If you want 10 cars, dream that. If you want a mansion with 20 rooms or whatever, think that.
You could get it.
You can get it in this company.
Mm-hmm.
This is a company that allows us to dream big.
Yeah.
All
So-
right.
Yeah,
Just open the doors.
I'm serious. I still, you know what is amazing me too? I posted $1 million note on my computer right in the front of my eyes. And unbeknown to me, I had it there so long. I forgot that it was there until every time I glanced down, though, I would see the million. So subconsciously, it was hitting my eye. And I just thought the other day, and I said, Lord, you really mean this is going to happen? And he said, yes. It's there before you. It's going to happen. You are a millionaire.
And I agree.
And I said, thank you, Jesus. I live long enough to see it. So we all going to enjoy it. We all living long to tell our story. And we're going to tell it to future generations, our children's children,
Yes,
who does
let's
not
go.
understand what it means to be persistent and consistent in what you do. We ain't too old, and I don't care if you got a little bit aged. Your old age is going to be just as sweet as your young days were once money shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So
Yeah.
enjoy yourselves and call yourself a millionaire. Because in this company you are. I'm a
Mhm.
millionaire. I'm saying like Mr. Mafara said, it's a done deal. It's finished. It's all over.
All we do now is in it to win it.
That's it. So again, family, I want to thank you for showing up. Thank you for your time that you invested. Thank you for your input. And maybe you all join together in unity of love and strength to each other. This is not a competing business. Who sponsors who from who didn't sponsor who. I know we are tempted to do it sometimes, but it's far beyond that. It's now where we take each other's hand, pull each other up. For those who are a little bit weak on one side, let's get together and think about how much people we can touch about this company. I'll do it for you. How much people do you want to talk to about it? Let's do it together. Let's grow and build together. And let's see great things happen. Keep each other in prayer because we need it even so in these times. So many things are happening around about us. And on the pursuit to this journey of success, we have had some casualties. Many persons who started in 2018, some dropped on the wayside out of the number and ranks of this great ONPASSIVE company. Some persons lost loved ones. And so much people are needing mending in this company. And the only thing we can mend with is not competition. We can mend in love and appreciation for each other. And God honors that. And I think this is the type of business he wants us in. Because he takes sometimes the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. The wisdom of this world is so foolishness to God.
Mhm.
And so we have never seen a company like this before. Why? That's how God is. He has a special taste for things and a different way of doing things. And he used Mr. Mafara to spearhead it. And I'm thankful to God that he is a man of understanding who God is. He frequently asks for our prayers. excuse me, to cover him and his family. Let's continue to cover him, cover his family, cover all the leaders that's responsible for making this company ours. Because one thing I know the devil wants to do is touch our finances. Financial part of our lives means so much to our part in this world. And when we look and see it's beyond us, it's for what we can do with God, for God. Remember the scripture that says, a feast is made for laughter. Wine makes one merry, but money answers all things. I think you'll find it in the book of Ecclesiastes 10 and 19 or something like that, somewhere about there. And if money answers all things, life is not getting easier. The cost of living is going up. I gone in the shop the other day looking for, at least the wife sent me in the shop to buy 2 chicken on it today. And I was surprised to see the chicken as big as my fist, almost costing $20. So what do you think is going to happen in another few years from here? When the financial gobblers of this world decide to put a heavy strain on it and take away our comfort. The jobs are not the way they used to be. Do we just sit around and wait for a penny's raise? Or wait to strike and tell the people that we need more for the labor that we are doing for them? No. We can make it happen. We have the freedom to make it happen now. Make good use of it while it counts. That's my agenda, is to lock my finances down. That government can't take it from me. The world can't take it from me. I'll die a rich man. And I'll leave riches for many of my generations. And that's the mindset we have to have. Don't let nobody make you feel guilty for being rich today, especially if it's rich in the right way. Because God gave us the strength to get wealth. Grab it while it's here. Thank God we have a country that is open for us to touch the world the way we do. Some countries can't even get on the internet to get out of their countries. Internet is banned. So thank God we have what we have. And my prayer for all of us is that we all come into the unity of love and faith, trusting in God, trusting in our families, and just doing what we could. Okay? Our children don't need to struggle no more. Excuse me. They don't need to hurt. Because why? We are here to take care of them. A good person leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Okay? You got to have what you speak. If you speak that you don't have the ability to be rich in a godly way, you don't have it, because you told yourself that. If you see yourself as less than, and you think you don't deserve that big home, that good car, a yacht, an airplane, I don't know what your dream is, but if you don't see yourself as having it, who's going to see it for you? Ain't nobody coming to give it to you. You better go there and get that. And it's going to take your faith to unlock that to get it. Think positive and let's think life. I thank you all and God bless you all. And I want to say a good night to all again. And until we meet again next time, by the grace of the good Lord, may you all continue to be safe. Remember, this COVID thing and all of the stuff that's going on in the world needs not to tear us down, because God has never given us the spirit of fear. I say to myself, Lord, if that's the means in which you have to take me home, then I'm willing, I'm ready to go. But I'm not going to live in fear in this world no more. I'm going to live in fear at the face of no man. I'm going to live with my God-given right upon this planet Earth. And I'm going to enjoy my life as God gives me room to do it. We only have a short time here, so you may as well make it count. Enjoy yourselves. Okay? I love you all. And a pleasant good night to all. And may God bless you.
Good night.
Good night, bro. Good night, everybody.